Hi Libra, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. This is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And Libra, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, Libra, right? But these readings, Libra, in the extended will be all about your person. And today we're doing it quite different. Yeah, we are. But we do, we have pulled the Oracle cards. We do that the same kind of. And feel this moment is right here. And a wise man does not say, I will live. To live tomorrow is too late. Live now. So maybe, you know, you're kind of, maybe you're running around with your head cut off like a chicken, and you're not like living moment. You're supposed to live each moment. You are living moment to moment. And let's see, some things exist in life that can only be experienced. It is not possible to explain them. What is beauty? Tagore recounts a night when he tried to find the answer to this in books. In the dead of night, he decided to blow out the candle, exhausted. Immediately, his room was flooded with the splendor of the night, the beauty that he was toiling to find in his books. Real things cannot be explained. They have an intrinsic value. It is necessary to experience them, to let them flood over you. So you could be kind of like, you will find, and then it says, try with simple experiments. Learn to feel this instant slowly. Let yourself increasingly emerge. Existence will make you drunk. Let yourself get drunk. It is the only way to know it. I just feel like you are kind of like maybe analyzing things or rushing from thing to thing, and you're not enjoying each moment of your life. And maybe you are like too busy, possibly, because you have this perspective card. So Libra, maybe you are just all about your perspective. Like, you know, like, what do I want, kind of, or changing the way you look at things. You could be all in your mind and you're not feeling the moment. Laugh at life is showing up. And, you know, the same person is a man and then the same person is a woman. I'm not really sure what they mean exactly by that. But maybe you need to laugh at yourself. Maybe you need to, I don't know. But you could be like, and this could be about perspective as well, right? Let's see what it says. There are three real things: God, human folly, and laughter. Human folly is like errors, kind of. I believe it is. And, or folly is either, I think it's errors. It could be kind of like humor, but I don't think it is. I think it's about making mistakes. Since the first two go beyond our understanding, yeah, God and human error, sort of, we must do what we can with the third. And the third is laughter. So, like, take a moment to just laugh at, you know, because we don't have power over everything. And you're letting something, you're losing a little bit of your power by, like, not feeling the moment. And here we have victory. This was the first card. So maybe you're trying to have victory, but you're not, like, living, like, the experience. You're too busy analyzing, something like that. And then we have the white dress. And this is about society or appearances. You could be married to somebody. It's a possibility. And Gertrude is here. Gertrude Stein, all about her perspective. She kind of kept changing it, right, to figure out what was really important to her. And I feel like you are kind of maybe over-analyzing something here. And Jamaica Kincaid is the history card, is about history. Jamaica was, you know, she moved to New York to kind of get away from, you know, the poverty in, I believe it was Antigua. She could have been in, not Haiti, maybe Jamaica, but I feel like she was from maybe in Antigua, but she was born in Antigua. And the point about Jamaica is that she didn't like where she was. She kind of complained, and, you know, rightfully so, about the government, about all the tyranny and the control. That's what they're doing here, you guys. But people just don't, they kind of want to, some people just don't want to wake up to it. Until, hopefully, until it could be too late. Yeah, they're just making all these rules and laws, and yeah, they are. And they're not even lawful. No, they're not. That's why they have lawsuits going on. And it's not about whether or not you agree with what some of these things that they're telling you to do. It's about you're not going to have any choices about the stuff that you want. That's really what this is about. And that's, people need to see the big picture, taking away our choices. So let's get back to this, Libra. Because you're the judge, you might want to know this stuff. Yeah, you're the judge. Here come the judge, right? And I used to be a show like that. I think it was Laughing. Yeah, and the judge was, you know, somebody who came in and kind of made a foolery, a tomfoolery of his courtroom. I feel like it was. But Jamaica Kincaid, Libra, getting back to the reading here, Jamaica Kincaid, she didn't think like things were fair. And you guys are about fairness. Yeah, you guys are, right? And balance and things like that. But she felt like, the government was totally, corrupt, and they were, and, totally. But she also felt like the way she was raised was kind of unfair. And, maybe her mother, had a really hard time. It's hard to take care of kids when you're stressed out about money and, your job and, keeping a roof over, things like that. Let's get into this reading, Libra. It sounds so philosophical, it does. But, you guys are the King of Swords. And the 5 of Arrows. Your challenge is the 3 of Cups. So, in your current energy right now is wisdom. Yeah. This is interesting. This is Shahrazadi, I believe. I'm not sure. I feel like she's Persian, right? And she's sitting there with her husband or the king. And this is Shahrivar. And like a Shah. Really interesting. Love this kind of stuff, right? Culture. But we're going to find out about that. But this is wisdom. And this could be like, it's possible that this is the High Priestess. Because, the High Priestess was seen as the wise one. She's holding the Torah on the, on the card, in the typical deck, the traditional deck. She's holding the Torah, which is like the scroll with the wisdom on it. And she was seen as the psychologist back in the day. Like they went to her. She's seen as the witch, the psychologist, all of it. Because people trusted their intuition. Now they don't want you to do that because they don't want you to have the power. So they're saying that astrology is a pseudo science, and it's not. So let's get back to this, though, okay? Because this is really about your wisdom, though. And I was saying maybe you were overthinking something here. Or maybe just kind of dwelling on a situation. Maybe about somebody from your past. But it looks like because Jamaica Kincaid did, she complained about societal problems. And, a family is part of society, because she complained about her upbringing, and she complained about the government, which is society, the society that they create. Yeah, unfortunately, right? I mean, yeah, they weren't trying to create a good one. It was all about control and tyranny. No, and it is still. But point being here, Libra, is that you're trying to, you're not in the moment here because you're all into your wisdom about something. So let's get into the reading and find out what this is. And I really want to know about Shahrazadi and Shahrivar. Shahriar. I'm not sure. I think it's a V, but it looks like a Y there. And I'm sure somebody Persian will kind of make a comment about that, right? With their wisdom about this. Let's see what it says about Shahrazadi. And this is wisdom. This is the High Priestess. As I mentioned, knowledge, education, and enlightenment. So you're understanding something here. You are intuitively. I feel like it could be about your marriage, possibly. Could be. And let's see what it says here about that. It says, over the course of 1,001 nights, Shahrazadi, the wise bride of King Shahrivar, tells many compelling stories. Shahrazadi's wisdom won the king's love and trust. In doing so, she saved her life. Wow. As well as those of her fellow women of her kingdom. Interesting here because maybe they were going to kill, in those days, the women were not important, only to have kids and for sex. Mostly, in a lot of places, wisdom gained from education, translating, book learning, and understanding. A teacher who will share with you what you are seeking, using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better. That's what you're trying to do here. And this is what I said. I feel like you're overthinking something possibly. But maybe you are not overthinking. You're just, thinking, right? But it's about that kind of, just here and using wisdom to transform. Okay, so that's what you're doing right now. The 5 of Arrows is in the past. It's typically not, great energy. There's some type of challenges here. Let's look at the 5 of Swords. That's what that is. It is, in this deck, it is the 5 of Arrows. Every arrow has a heart on it because this is the Lover's Path deck. And the 5 of arrows showing up here is struggle, distrust, and arguments. Yeah, so you were kind of arguing. This could have just been in a family matter. It could be. Yeah. And let's get a card on wisdom. Let's see what you are kind of so wise about here, Libra. You are the King of Swords. Oh, wise one. And the 9 of Swords reversed. I just think that you might have this. I feel like you worried about something here. It might not be, but the 5 of arrows over here talks about struggles and distrust. This can talk about suspicions. You're trying to use your wisdom here about something, and it could be maybe it could be about your lover or your husband or your wife. I feel like it probably is about some family situation here. Maybe it's at work. So this is about society as well. Could be. Let's see your challenge. The 3 of Cups is, there's 3 ladies here. Maybe you could be not trusting your person, for some of you guys, about love. 2 of Pentacles. And let's see what they have to say about the 3 of Cups, because it is, and this is celebration, joy, happy unions. This is just like the traditional 3 of Cups. This is your challenge. You're either wondering if you can maybe, kind of celebrate with somebody. You could simply be trying to, you could be just wondering here if you can have victory with somebody here. And if you can have a happy union with them for some. If you are not with this person, for some of you guys, you are wondering that. But this can also be that you are this is somebody from your past. Yeah, but you could be wondering if they are also, you don't trust this person. I don't feel like you do. Yeah, not with the 9 of Swords in the reverse here. You don't trust them. And it's possible that maybe they didn't treat you well in the past with this history card. I feel like you have history with this person. You do. Yeah, this is somebody from your past. The 6 of Cups is what you want, Libra. Let's see what we have. The Emperor. Maybe they're Aries, right? But I feel like you could want to know here if you're going to be able to plan a union with somebody. It's a possibility. So let's look at the 6 of Cups showing up here. And we know it is about the past. It is about memories. Yes, we definitely know. And memories, children, innocence, and peace. This is what you want. So I feel like you want to restore a situation. You could have just had struggles. See, if this is not about, this could just be that you're married to somebody here and that there was some type of struggles here and you were looking for your wisdom. It doesn't always have to be mistrust. It doesn't, you could have just had, and you could be concerned how to restore the balance here, or how to restore a happy union. Yeah, I feel like you're stressed out about it for some. And the Emperor, let's see, I'm not the Emperor, but let's look a little bit more at the 6 of Cups. Children and childhood memories, shedding sad thoughts and constraints. This is what you want to do. The ability to create awareness within the home, sweetness within the home, incorporating the strengths of the past into the present. I think you're trying to restore something here, like the union that you are already in. I think you're married to somebody, the white dress. You could be married to them for sure. So let's look at... You could be thinking, Libra, that you can save your union, or I don't feel like it's, it might not be it might not be challenged to where it's going to end, but you could be thinking here, my wisdom, yeah, this is what you're thinking, my wisdom will help me here. That. And that's why you have perspective. Yeah, you know that your wisdom will help you. But you're not living in the moment. You're just you're so kind of concerned about how to either restore some type of happiness here or some type of peace and balance. That's what I think it is. So let's look at the white dress here, Libra. Maybe you just got married with a white dress on. There's a famous love song by Rosia Durcal. She was a Spaniard. She passed away, but she sang about getting married. Yeah, she's up there on stage with a white dress. And let's see what we have. And appearances, society, and gender. Well, maybe this is about gender, but appearances and society. Let's see what else you want with the Emperor. I feel like this could be somebody in your life. This could be like your husband. Could be. But what you want to take control here, and you feel like you can do that if you kind of really get wise about something you were struggling with. Two of Wands reversed. This could be that. This could be about a choice. You could be fearing here that somebody wants to get back together with somebody, because the Grace card is here, the Star card. But and maybe you want to get back together with somebody from the past if this is not about a current union that you are in. Sorry, you guys. Let's look at the Five of Swords in the past, Six of Cups. Somebody from your past, again, the Fool card. I feel like you wanted to return to somebody here and there was struggles. It's possible you just wanted to return the peace. For some, to like the way it was in the past. You can feel like something's changed here and you're like, I just want to return things to the way they were for some. This is a really interesting reading. The Grace card is your fear with the Two of Swords. This is the Star card. So you're fearing or doubting this. I just feel like it kind of has to do with peace and kind of like healing things. But let's look at the Star, and this is called Grace, rather, and this is about Dante and Beatrice. And interesting here, you know, somebody might have passed away in this reading, because this, somebody in family with this white dress, and the history is also about family here. But we have, you know, Beatrice and Dante, and Dante really loved Beatrice, and, you know, he loved her so much that for some reason he couldn't be with her. But he said, I'm pretty sure it's him. I don't think it's her, but it's him. She's died right here in his arms. But he says we're going to be together in the afterlife. So he didn't like worry about it. Yeah. And he's got his little kind of halo here like he is the angel. I don't know if they call it a halo. I guess they do. It doesn't look exactly like a halo. Let's see what it says about, you know, Dante and Beatrice. Yeah, which is number 17. This is the Star. Also known as the Star. This is the Grace card. Inspiration, hope, and dreams. I just feel like you're trying to hope to restore something that you're already in. You could be worried. If you're not with this person, Libra, you could possibly be worried that like you can never get back together with this person, and you could be maybe fearing somebody else. There's somebody else is involved, possibly, with this Three of Cups in the challenge. But we're going to end this reading, Libra. We are. We're going to go to the extended. We're going to do your person's Celtic cross. I really want to see it. We're going to see their current energy, what's crossing them, the root. It's their full reading. And in the recent past, what's on their mind, what's coming in their near future, what's showing up in their concern or their worries, what's showing up in their environment or who is, what they want, and their outcome. And they're all super affordable. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for listening to any type of non-related philosophy. All right. Thanks so much, guys.